Welcome to Beyond Masks, becoming more fully yourself. So please allow yourself to fully arrive. There's no particular way that you need to experience this meditation. You might want to close your eyes or soften your gaze, or just let your attention rest wherever it feels most comfortable. If sitting still isn't comfortable today, you're welcome to shift your position, stretch, or move gently. This meditation belongs to you. Perhaps you might begin by noticing the places your body is being supported by the floor underneath your feet. What about the feeling of clothing against your skin? The air moving across your face? Just noticing in this moment, you are here. Today, we're exploring what it means to become more fully yourself, perhaps by noticing what's always been present, but waiting for a little more space from you. As human beings, we naturally adapt. We learn what's welcome, what's discouraged, what helps us belong, what helps us stay safe. Some of us learn to be agreeable. Some of us became really competent, funny, independent, quiet, helpful, strong, responsible, invisible, or endlessly cheerful. Whatever your adaptations were, they were intelligent responses to the environment that we lived in. They helped us survive. They helped us stay connected. Perhaps they even helped us flourish. Today, we're not here to judge what our adaptations were. We're here to simply be curious. I'd like you to imagine a stained glass window. And if visualizing isn't easy, simply sense what it might be like. Notice that a stained glass window is made from many different pieces of glass, different colors, different shapes, different textures, some bright, some darker. Each one, however, contributes something essential to the whole. If even one piece were missing, the window would no longer be quite the same. Now imagine, if you can, that each piece of glass represents a part of yourself. Perhaps your playful side, your thoughtful side, your courage, your tenderness, your grief, your joy, your competence, your uncertainty, your curiosity, your longing, your wisdom, your imperfections, just all the many ways of being you. Notice where there are pieces that you display easily. Perhaps they catch the light. Perhaps others admire them. And notice whether there are pieces you've learned to keep in the shadows. Because at some point in your life, they may not have felt welcome. Perhaps you learned that your tears were too much. Or your excitement. Your sensitivity. Your creativity. Your anger. Your needs. Your differences. Your dreams. Whatever comes to mind, see if you can simply acknowledge it. Pieces of yourself that you learn to keep more in the shadows. Without deciding whether it needs to be different, just notice. Just noticing what parts of yourself you've learned to hide, and just as importantly, what have those parts been protecting? Perhaps they've protected you from rejection, criticism, loneliness, from being misunderstood. If nothing comes, that's okay too. Sometimes understanding unfolds over time. See if you can offer some quiet gratitude to these protective parts. They've been trying in their own way to care for you. If you'd like, imagine sunlight beginning to shine through the stained glass. Notice what happens. The colors don't compete with one another. They don't apologize for being different. Each one allows the light to pass through in its own unique way. Perhaps authenticity is something like that. Not being identical or revealing everything to everyone, not removing every form of protection, but just allowing a little bit more of your own light to pass through the particular shape of your life. Now, I invite you to notice whether there's one place in your life where you might be ready to just loosen a part of your mask a little bit more. Maybe it's speaking an honest sentence, admitting you don't know, asking for help, saying no with kindness, letting someone see your enthusiasm, resting instead of pretending you're fine, or allowing yourself to take up a little more space. And just think about what small step you can take this week. How does your body respond to imagining taking this small step? Perhaps you feel openness or anxiety, relief, uncertainty. Whatever you're feeling is welcome. So, as we begin to close, just once again notice the support beneath you, the rhythm of your breathing, the sounds around you. Carrying with you an appreciation of the parts that have protected you. And perhaps the growing trust that the more fully you become yourself and show others more of the beauty of your stained glass window, that more genuine connection becomes even more possible. Gradually, as you feel ready, come back to this moment. I want to show you something that I made. I was in a stained glass class, and it's just really, it just felt very expansive to be able to make something beautiful from stained glass. So I would love to hear from you what came up in this meditation. What's a part of you, a part of your stained glass window that you've not shown others as much? And what did not showing this part, what did hiding this part protect you from?
Um, Actually, something else besides this came up, and that's
Exactly.
was actually another layer in the meditation that really, really moved me. And that's your tone of voice. It was so incredible, soothing and warm and kind that you made me cry, Mavis. So it's that's what I wanted to share.
Thank you,
It,
Elizabeth.
yeah, it was really special.
Thank you. So something about the care in my tone of voice touched you. Thanks for letting me know. I really feel a lot of care because watching you all as I'm talking to you, and I just feel so much love and care and compassion. And following your journeys over time, it just increases my sense of emotional investment in each of you. Jesus, so good to see you again. Several of you I'm seeing 2 days in a row. Such a privilege. What else came up for you? I know for me that my tears, I learned to hide for a very long time because my mother didn't like tears. She thought tears were weak. And there's this strange relationship to tears in terms of my parents. My father was the one who cried, and my mother was disdainful of that. So it took me a very long time to be more comfortable with my tears. I think some of you have heard me talk about my first advisor in graduate school, Ned Wagner. We were running a group together for women who were sexually abused as children, and someone apologized for crying. And he said, please don't ever apologize for your tears. It took me many years of therapy and many, many thousands of dollars to reclaim my ability to cry. So that was a turning point for me, and just never forgot that. So I love your tears. You're welcome, Magdalena. Does anyone else want to say anything before I turn the recording off? There's just such a contemplative mood today.
There are a few comments in the chat, Mavis. I don't know if you saw them.
Let's see. Oh, I'm able to see them now. Comments about my stained glass window that I made. And Shakti, I think I felt the comfort and acceptance in a peaceful way first. For a long time.
And Saul shared that poetry, I rarely tell people that I write.
Saul. I love it that you write poetry. I write poetry too, but I don't tell people about. It's nice to have that in common with you. So thank you everyone for joining today, and especially everyone on YouTube as well. And look forward to seeing you next week.